Quinnipiac poll shows that Americans think Donald Trump is smart, but not very level-headed.
Yeah, the Hamden-based polling organization at Quinnipiac University also got the definitive word on the president's tweets. Our chief political correspondent, Mark Davis, has gone over the poll numbers, and Mark joins us live. Mark, what'd you find out?
Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Well, you may have heard that President Trump describes himself as, quote, a stable genius. Well, the Quinnipiac found that's not exactly what voters are saying. When it comes to grading the 45th president's first year in office, about half of Americans give President Trump a C or better, and about half give him a poor or failing grade. 16% give him an A or a B, and 17% giving him a C. 17% give him a D, and 39% give the president an F.
He is considered strong, he's considered intelligent, but not equipped to really handle the job. I mean, his approval rating remains at 36%, 59% against. That's a record low for any president at this point.
When people were asked what word comes to mind to describe the president's first year in office, the most frequently used word was disaster. But chaotic, horrible, terrible, and embarrassing showed up in large numbers. But so did successful and good, as well as interesting. The president is making a big deal about the Quinnipiac poll because 66% say the economy is great or good.
The subline to that is that people don't necessarily attribute this to Mr. Trump. He gets some of the credit, but Barack Obama, President Obama, gets some of the credit as well.
In fact, 49% say President Obama is more responsible for the good economy. Just 40% say Trump. Now, you have a new poll out today. I'm curious to know what you found. I guess you asked about whether or not he should keep up his tweets or stop his tweets. What did you find?
Americans universally want the president to put it down and stop tweeting. 69% of Americans say stop it, and 49% versus 44% of Republicans say stop it. So it's a universal demographic clean sweep.
It was a tweet, by the way, where the president called himself a stable genius. We don't know if Quinnipiac was able to do any polling among the White House staff, but it's been widely reported that they agree with all this, that he should stop, I mean. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.